The Ballad of Andy and Barney. Andy and Barney were lawmen, bravest you ever did see. Warned every crook in the record book to stay out of Mayberry. They were the law.
Yes, they were the law, and they didn't know fear.
The Andy Griffith Show.
I guess to sum it up, you could say there's 3 reasons why there's so little crime in Mayberry. There's Andy, and there's me, and baby makes 3.
Now on MeTV Fresno.
Attention all units. We have reports of 2 motorcycle cops protecting California's highway.
That's for us, good buddy.
The Men of Chips are on MeTV.
Hi, I'm John Baker.
I'm John Baker.
It's Officer Baker.
He's the blonde one.
Hi there.
Officer Poncherello, man.
Frank Poncherello.
Oh, I'm Frank Poncherello.
And he's the one who's Eric Estrada.
There's no way I wouldn't remember a name like that.
Catch the blonde one and the one who's Eric Estrada on
Now
Chips.
on MeTV Fresno. Xfinity 187.
You can find movies on over-the-air channel 13.3. Movies. Our name says it all.
Want to create something extraordinary? Create perfection. Our lifestyle appliances make it easy. KitchenAid, Ventura TV appliance, and you, when only the best will do.
Hi, I'm John Malice. Welcome to this live edition of Connect with Me on the showroom floor at Ventura TV on this Monday morning. Today it's a special program. You'll enjoy it thoroughly, I'm sure. 436 MeTV option 11, and we'll talk a little bit about sports, baseball history here in the city of Fresno, and also, hey, we'll talk about some Hollywood stars. Are they former Hollywood stars, I guess I should call them? They'll be here in Fresno in a couple of months. And we'll be back with our 2 guests in just a moment.
Tonight I want to discuss the importance of the television medium to the American people.
Welcome back to the program here on Connect with Me. It is a Your Community segment here today on the program. Glad you're with us on a Monday morning. And, you know, what a day to be talking about this. Some baseball history right here in the city of Fresno. Over the weekend, of course, we saw a no-hitter by the Philadelphia Phillies pitcher, Hamels. And then, of course, yesterday, the San Francisco Giants completing a sweep of the Oakland A's at AT&T Park. Giants and A's meet again later this year in September at the Oakland Coliseum. We'll talk about that as the course of the program unfolds here a little bit, and then we'll get into the baseball history of this town. First, I should remind you this program is sponsored by Dr. Thomas Casagrande. He is the owner of 2020 Optometrics out there at Shaw and Blackstone. You want to check him out, get some brand new frames, if you will. He's got more than 2,000 to choose from, so go out there and have at it, my friends, if you need a new pair of glasses. Also, time to remind you that you are watching us live on Comcast Channel 187. That will change, by the way. Needless to say, I had to read this in the Fresno Bee to find out that we are changing channels. 375 on your Comcast dial come August the 25th, or thereabouts, my friends. The over-the-air broadcast will not change, though. 43.6, 13.1, and 8.1 on the live broadcast, but Comcast for now remains at 187. All right. How about the replay? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 13.6 U2. And our friend Ron Mortanian watches our replay each and every day at 2 o'clock and 8 o'clock at night, 4.6 Biz TV. He's glued to the tube, my friends. We'll tell you about that later on here in the program. Also, you can catch us later on YouTube, 24/7 if you have a computer. And our friend Ron Mortanian, yeah, he is up to date. He has a computer. Anyway, you can catch me on Twitter at MeTV, or I mean at John Mallows MeTV is the Twitter account. See, I throw myself off each and every time I try to be funny. Anyway, little trivia question here for all you baseball fans out there. Not sure if you watched the weekend series over the weekend, of course, AT&T Park when the Giants sweeping the A's. But I have a baseball question for you. Who was the last man to manage the Chicago Cubs the last time they won the World Series? Who is it? Well, I'll give you a little hint, a little connection here to Fresno. The man who managed the Cubs and played first base back in 1908 grew up right here in the city of Fresno. I want to put his picture up on the screen and show you who he is. And this being Hall of Fame weekend and all, it is amazing. Hey, the man's name is none other than Hall of Famer Frank Chance. Inducted into baseball's Hall of Fame in 1946, Chance played 17 years of Major League Baseball, 15 with the Chicago Cubs, 2 with the New York Yankees. Born in Salida in Stanislaus County, Chance was raised by his family here in Fresno. Broke into the majors back in 1898 and guided the Cubs to 4 pennants in 5 years, including 2 World Series titles in 1907 and 1908. Why do I find that amusing? Chance, who played first base, was part of an infield that perfected the modern-day double play. Tinker to Evers to Chance. Chance also managed the Cubs. He ended his career as a player-manager for the Yankees. He died in 1924 from injuries he sustained while playing baseball. Now, here's the Fresno connection. You ready? In 1935, a small yet intimate baseball stadium was built at the corner of Ventura and Cedar in southeast Fresno. It was named Chance Field. It was short-lived, though, torn down in the early 1940s to make way for a new housing tract. But Chance is where a pair of Hall of Famers once strolled the field, Joe DiMaggio and John McGraw. He was nicknamed Little Napoleon and the former manager of the New York Giants. So a piece of nearly forgotten baseball history on your screen, my friends. Look at that. Chance Field, little known, Chance Field. How many people actually know that it existed, actually? Shouldn't it be a historical landmark here in the Central Valley? Well, maybe it is. We'll talk about that today. Live in our studio right now is Eldon Morris, who grew up in that same housing tract where Chance Field once stood, and he wanted to bring it back to life with one of his childhood friends, Jack Krogh. We're going to be back with our program here. You're welcome to call in. Baseball history right here in the city of Fresno, 436-ME-TV, option 11. Who would have thunk it, right? Frank Chance, a Fresno guy, last managed the Cubs to the World Series. What? And a baseball diamond out here in southeast Fresno? What? 436-ME-TV, option 11. Back in just a moment. At 20/20 Optometric, your vision is their focus. Whether you're 5 or 65, Dr. Thomas Casagrande will get to know you, your lifestyle, and vision needs to ensure that your contacts or eyeglasses are a perfect fit and the right prescription every time. With the Valley's largest selection of eyewear, 20/20 has over 2,000 frames, including top designer brands like Coach, Tiffany, Prada, Ray-Ban, Oakley, and more. Eye exams start as low as $89, so call or stop by to schedule your appointment today.
Watch Dr. TV on over-the-air channel 13.9.
Almost time.
Now we'll find out once and for all about Clark Kent, Superman.
Look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a TV show.
Yes, but who is he? What's his name?
He's Superman.
Golly, Clark, won't that be wonderful seeing Superman?
Fighting a never-ending battle for truth, justice, and television the MeTV way.
No one can do the things that Superman does.
The adventures of Superman.
Now on MeTV Fresno, Xfinity 187.
Okay, back here talking about Frank Chance, a hometown hero here and a Hall of Famer. Last managed the Cubs to a World Series back in 1908. 1908, that is. I was going to say 2008. But 2008, that would be August 22nd up. The story appeared right here on the front page of the Fresno Bee. I'll hold that up so you can see it. Look at that. Frank Chance, Hall of Famer in Chance Field. The story written by Diana Markham, a terrific writer. So talking about baseball history right here in the city of Fresno, with us is Eldon Morris. Good morning, Eldon. How are you?
Good morning, John.
So
I'm doing just fine.
I had forgotten about this article in Frank Chance. I mean, pretty amazing. The guy who last managed the Cubs to a World Series grew up right here in the city of Fresno.
Yes.
How crazy is that?
Well, he was considered one of Fresno's first superheroes.
Yeah.
And he would have been forgotten if we hadn't, Jack and I hadn't had a conversation about what park is this, and what baseball field was this, and we found out it was Chance Field.
Well, before this article appeared in the Fresno Bee in 2008, how did you find out about Chance Field? Did anyone else in town of your generation or younger, did they know about it?
No.
They didn't know about it? Nobody knew about it?
Nobody knew about it.
Well, how did you find out about it?
Well, Jack Krog's dad was a Twilight player.
Okay, let's establish who Jack Krog is. Your childhood friend.
He's my good friend from childhood. Went to Roosevelt at the same time.
Okay.
And his dad was a player, Wally Krog, and quite the Mr. Athlete at Fresno High.
Krog was?
Yeah.
Okay. So how'd you guys find out about Chance Field?
Well, there's a photo of a lady and a gentleman standing in the parking lot, and on the back it says Chance Field, Cedar and Ventura. So we had a name, and we started going to the Fresno Bee archives, and we had a lady that dug a bunch of things up for us.
Well, we have some of those articles, some of those archived photos from the Fresno Bee. I believe 22, 23, and 24, some of those photos there. We can put those up. There they are right there. And that goes way back. Not sure what year that is. They're not sure I can read that on the screen, but these are some of the photos, and we can show another one and another one. Whichever one we've got, there's the Fresno Bee from way back there. Is that Joe DiMaggio on the left there? No.
No.
It's not. Who is that?
I can't tell.
Okay.
DiMaggio was 18 when he played at Chance Field.
Really? There's DiMaggio right there.
That's him.
That's him, and he played here when he was 18 years old. What, was he a member of the Yankees at that time?
No, he played
not yet. Played for the Seals, huh?
Seals.
Yeah.
And he played 3 years spring training at Chance Field.
And I believe, I'm trying to find a photo that we have here of actually Joe DiMaggio in the dugout at Chance Field. I think it's number 28. It'll show DiMaggio in the dugout. You'll be able to see him in the far left, I believe. And how many times did DiMaggio come to Fresno?
He came one time after he'd signed with the Yankees.
Yeah.
To play an exhibition game to benefit the Twilight Leaguers.
Okay.
So it's just the one time after he signed.
Okay, let's put up picture number 28. Okay, we don't have picture 28? Okay. All right. Well, we're having some technical difficulties here. Why don't we just take a commercial break? Because we're disorganized as usual here. 436 MeTV, option 11, back in a moment.
We need
need help to find this missing child. Hallie Cummings was 7 when she went missing. She was last seen in Satsuma, Florida in February of 2009. This is what we believe she looks like today at age 11. If you have any information, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. Please help bring Hallie Cummings home.
At 20/20 Optometric, your vision is their focus. Whether you're 5 or 65, Dr. Thomas Casagrande will get to know you, your lifestyle, and vision needs to ensure that your contacts or eyeglasses are a perfect fit and the right prescription every time. With the Valley's largest selection of eyewear, 20/20 has over 2,000 frames, including top designer brands like Coach, Tiffany, Prada, Ray-Ban, Oakley, and more. Eye exams start as low as $89, so call or stop by to schedule your appointment today.
Retro TV, your home for classic television. The greatest shows in history are here for you to enjoy. Join Cosby and Colt as secret agent men in I Spy. Ride along the Ponderosa with the Cartwrights in Bonanza. Hit the beat with Joe Friday in Dragnet. And that's not all. Retro TV offers endless fun and excitement for the whole family to enjoy. Retro TV, the best in classic television.
You can find Retro TV on over-the-air channel 13.4.
I think we're well put together now. 436 MeTV option 11. Do we want to put up the photo of Joe DiMaggio, who once appeared here at Chance Field in the city of Fresno? And there he is up in the upper left-hand corner, right? That's him? Yeah. What year was that, Eldon?
Gosh, I'm not sure, John.
You can look over here. See that? There it is, right there.
I can't see without my glasses.
Oh, okay. All right.
Wally Krogh played in that game.
Okay.
And he never mentioned to Jack when he was a little boy that he played against DiMaggio. And Jack just said, I can't believe it. My dad never said a word to me. You know, and it's a big deal.
Right. Let's get back to the conversation about how you found out about Chance Field. How did you find out about it? You mentioned this photo with Krogh. His parents, right? And there was a photo in the background. Let's talk about that, if we can, Eldon, a little bit, how you found out about it.
Well, we found out that that was the name of the field, but my folks bought that house on the field in 1950, and it was just a weed-covered lot. And back in the day, I'm trying to think of the date. Anyway, we went down to the library and checked with the people that knew more about it than we did. And finally we came up with Chance Field. The picture, the aerial photo, was from Pop Laval.
Okay.
And he did a nice picture. There's 3,000 people there opening day. But we went through the archives and finally found what you put up as Chance Field. Frank Chance died 11 years before it was.
And then you guys started doing some research about Frank Chance, I would assume, right?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. And where'd you find out the information, at the library?
No, that we had a lady that gave us a hand.
Okay.
Donette Wilson.
All right.
She can find stuff that nobody else can.
Oh.
So she helped us out quite a bit.
Uh-huh.
But one thing led to another, and I'm afraid, John, if we hadn't come along when we did, it would have long been forgotten.
Right. Right. Let's put up some photos of Frank Chance. We do have a series of photos, including newspaper articles. We showed a lot of photos of Frank Chance, and this being Hall of Fame weekend, of course, as you know, there were 4 inducted into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. He's one of them who is in there. One of the, you know, I'm not an original, but he went in many years ago, back in 1946, I believe, inducted. And Chance perfected the modern-day double play, as we all know.
Tinker to Evers to Chance.
Yeah, Tinker to Evers to Chance. And were you amazed to find out that this guy last managed the Cubs when they won the World Series back in 1908. Were you kind of shocked by that?
Yes. He was a tough old guy. He didn't take any guff from anybody.
Yeah.
And
big guy, I guess, huh?
yes.
Pretty big in stature.
Yeah, they called him Husk. That's the same as a corn cob.
Right.
That's the truth.
Is that right?
Yeah. But he was a tough old guy.
Yeah. Yeah. And so you went on this journey as we take a look at Frank Chance here. Amazing photos. There he is, 1910. Wow. Pretty funny stuff back then. Look at that. Anyway, you went on this mission, this journey with Jack Krogh to find out about Chance Field. And so your mission was to do what? To make sure that people knew about the field, that it was never forgotten. What was your mission?
Well, we thought it should have a little plaque to remind people that at one time this was a major ball field.
Okay, so we have a dedication. We put a video together, a kind of a photo gallery that we'll talk over. Here's part of the dedication ceremony out there on Ventura Boulevard, Ventura and Cedar, where it all took place. Is that you in one of the photos there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Now that's
you got to talk. You got to talk over here, Eldon, or they won't be able to hear you.
That's Frank Chance. The second, I guess.
Yeah.
He's a nephew of the ball player Frank Chance. And he came to help us dedicate the memorial for it.
And what year was this?
2010, March.
So this was the dedication ceremony where they actually put a plaque up there, and these are all the people that showed up, of course, on that day. Is that you in one of the photos?
The one with the blue.
You got the blue blazer on the left there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Quite a ceremony it was. And so now there is a plaque there, as I understand it, right?
Well, now there's a big marble slab, granite slab, with as much information as they can get on two sides of it. They tell the story, and then they have that picture that you're talking about. And we had 100 people show up that day, most of any kind of ceremony like that.
Yeah. So now is it labeled a historical site?
Yes.
It is, in the city of Fresno.
Yes.
It is.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Let's roll a piece of videotape. Chance Field Monument. We have some video there, and you can talk about the monument itself and what it looks like. It's kind of a concrete slab. There it is, 1935 to 1941. That was erected when? In 2010?
Yeah. No. Yeah, that's when we had the ceremony.
All right. When was this erected here?
That day.
That particular day?
Yes.
Okay. And the mayor showed up?
Yes.
Right? All right.
Very nice of her to come.
Okay. Okay. And this is the monument here. And talk a little bit about what this monument means to you.
Well, I've stopped several times and looked at it and thought about what we put into it per time. And it just gives me a funny feeling that we saved a little bit of history. Maybe that'll be there in 100 years.
After we're all gone.
Yes, hopefully.
Yeah.
But it means a lot to me.
Yeah, and you got a couple of photos there of Frank Chance on the monument itself, right?
Right.
And there's Chance Field. Well, actually, one photo of Frank Chance and one photo of the field, where it once stood and what it looked like at one time. And there's another photo, of course, the dedication on the monument to Frank Chance. It's almost like he was inducted into the Hall of Fame a second time, right? Almost.
Yes, almost. We received a letter from the Cubs owner congratulating us and thanking us for making the effort or putting in the effort that we did to get this memorial.
Well, it's only right that since Frank Chance grew up here in the city of Fresno, and you know he had such an impact on Major League Baseball when he broke in 1898, spent 15 years in the league. He had a major impact on the game. Obviously, was a terrific manager, a terrific player, a Hall of Famer. That someone should dedicate something to him here in Fresno since he grew up here, right?
That's exactly how we felt.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So how long a road was it for you to hoe? How long did it take you? How many years of your blood, sweat, and tears there, Eldon?
About a year and a half, John.
About a year and a half?
Yeah.
Before the dedication ceremony or before what?
We had to reach certain qualifications that we had to pass. The city council was one, and there was a historical board of 6 members that had to have 100% vote, you know. Couldn't be 2 and 3.
Right.
Had to be 100%.
Got a call here. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. At least I think you are. Go ahead.
Yes, I am. Yeah, what I'd like to
Can't
know
hear
is
you.
why didn't they build a Chance Park where the original park was? I knew they built probably buildings and housing or whatever, but it would have been a better, I guess, a better idea with the city to build something like that, because it was a professional field, and they could have, somewhere in there, they could have built or remodeled a different field up to date, maybe not so big, but at least to get the people to say, hey, we had at one time a professional park. You get a lot of dedications for other parks. I would have loved to have the opportunity to go there, and I'm in my 60s. So, but you know what? Looking back at the 1908s and 16s and whatever, it's funny how they had different gloves and wore their caps, you know, to one side, and the baggy pants, whatnot. That's something that will never take place again. And I wish they would have got a you know, like a memorial where they have, you know, uniforms and whatnot, and have a park. I think it's great. So I wish they would have done that.
Yeah, that is great. I'm afraid we can't go backwards, though.
No. Not sure we'd want to, would we?
Probably
Go
not.
back to the old hats and the uniforms and gloves and bats. It just doesn't make sense, right? I mean...
No, it doesn't. Everything's progress.
Yeah.
Safety.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
I agree with the caller. It's just that the dirt's worth too much money nowadays. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah. But it's amazing to see. Have you been back to the Baseball Hall of Fame?
No, I haven't.
Okay, that's one trip. It should be on your bucket list.
Okay.
You know, I've been to the Hall of Fame, and it's so amazing to you know, it's a museum is what it is for baseball, and you see all those old uniforms, and to sit there and look and stare at a uniform that the Babe once wore, Babe Ruth, a bat that he used, a cap that he wore, and it's with any player that played the game. But that throwback era, you know, back to the 20s, to see a uniform that the Babe actually wore in the 20s, that is phenomenal.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah, or a bat that he used, you know, or the cap that he wore. It's just, it's phenomenal.
Just to touch something that belonged to him. I get this feeling like the Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Frank.
Is that what that reminds you of? Frank Chance Field? It reminds you of the Field of Dreams?
Joe DiMaggio surely walked through my backyard.
Yeah, he must have, right?
Right.
Along with John McGraw, former New York Giants manager.
Yeah.
They called him Little Napoleon.
Lefty O'Doul.
Yeah, Lefty O'Doul. How about the Babe? Do you think the Babe ever took a stroll through Chance Field at any one particular time?
No, he played at the Fireman's baseball field.
Yeah.
Which was on the fairgrounds property. It was way down east by Maple Street.
You mean when him and Gehrig showed up here, huh?
Yes.
Fresno.
Lou Gehrig. They were out barnstorming in the off season.
In California.
Right.
All up and down California.
Yeah.
I don't know what year that was. I'd have to look that up. But
well, it burned down in the 20s. That's why this one turned out to be, when I say this one, Frank Chance Field turned out to be so important to Fresno. It's because they had no venue, you know.
Yeah.
So.
But let me ask you something before we go here, because I know it's 10:30 and we got to get our next guest on. But why did they tear Chance Field down? For what reason?
There was a couple of reasons. One was World War II started.
Okay.
All the players were enlisting.
Uh-huh.
And the temperature here, and it had no lights for one thing. No, they couldn't play after dark. But
yeah,
that was another reason. Fresno, they said the temperature was pretty warm, pretty hot.
Okay.
And Fresno didn't want to spend the money to come to a game.
I see.
50 cents.
I see. Wow.
And they end up selling the bleachers to the Clovis Rodeo Association when it was torn down.
Where are those bleachers now? Gone?
Some may be there, but I'm not sure. I'll have to look into that.
You got to look into that. Maybe put a couple out there by the monument, you know.
Yeah.
If you can get a couple of those bleacher seats, that'd be nice. But and so Chance Field was torn down, and they put a housing tract there, right?
Right.
And that's where you grew up.
Right.
In that housing track.
Exactly.
And you're back there now, living in the old house, right?
Right.
Amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, Eldon, it's good to see you. I'm glad you brought your historical material with you today, and I really appreciate it. And thanks for letting us look at the book that you put together, that big scrapbook. Appreciate your time. And good job in, you know, being forthright and being like a pit bull and getting that monument out there, because people do need to know about the history of this town, especially Chance Field. It's amazing.
Yes, it was quite a deal in its day.
Yeah. And people should know about Frank Chance. Amazing impact he had on baseball.
Yeah.
So, I appreciate your time.
Would you take a picture with me?
Oh, yeah. Right after the show.
Okay.
No problem. hang loose here, Eldon, and we'll get to you in a minute here. We're going to continue our program here on Connect With Me. The second half of the program, Ron Mortanian is going to be here. At least I think he's here. He's here in the studio. Okay. 436-MeTV, option 11. We're back in just a moment. At 20/20 Optometric, your vision is their focus. Whether you're 5 or 65, Dr. Thomas Casagrande will get to know you, your lifestyle, and vision needs to ensure that your contacts or eyeglasses are a perfect fit and the right prescription every time. With the Valley's largest selection of eyewear, 20/20 has over 2,000 frames, including top designer brands like Coach, Tiffany, Prada, Ray-Ban, Oakley, and more. Eye exams start as low as $89, so call or stop by to schedule your appointment today.
We need help to find this missing child. April Andrews went missing when she was 15 years old. She was last seen in Pea Ridge, Arkansas in November of 2006. This is what we believe she looks like today at 23. If you have any information, please call the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children at 1-800-THE-LOST. That's 1-800-843-5678. Please help bring April Andrews home.
We get our speed from Mom and Dad. They do stuff super fast. And now they got this new kitchen, so they're even faster. So they can help us with our free throws.
The time-saving Frigidaire Gallery line with a quick preheat and smudge-proof stainless steel that resists fingerprints and cleans easily. It's mealtime in no time, from start to clean. Frigidaire Gallery.
Save more during Frigidaire Gallery bonus days when you buy 3 or more qualifying appliances. See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. James Bell is an alleged child predator. Bell's wanted for molesting 3 girls ages 9 through 13 while working at a local YMCA in 2003. He was arrested, then fled. Bell has worked as a gymnastics instructor, coach, and a computer repairman. Bell could be anywhere along the West Coast. If you know where he is, call 617-742-5533.
Tune in to Heartland for the best in true country music. Relive vintage specials, one-of-a-kind concerts, and country music's earliest videos. Heartland is the heart of country. The only place where you can find country music, country stars, and country lifestyles 24/7. Heartland, the heart of country.
Now on channel 13.2.
Frigidaire. It means the first electric refrigerator. The first compact electric range. Now, there's the Frigidaire Gallery Range with Symmetry double ovens. It's designed to cook multiple dishes at multiple temperatures, so you can prepare the entire meal at the same time. Frigidaire, over 90 years of legendary innovation.
See the full line of Frigidaire appliances at Ventura TV Electronics and Appliances.
Back here on the program talking about on the air, off the presses. And why is that, my friends? Well, you know, come September, not exactly sure what the date is, but we'll find out from our next guest here in just a moment. But we're going to talk about Reach for the Stars. It's a program where, you know, these former Hollywood stars, many of these people that you maybe see on MeTV occasionally, you know, like on Gomer Pyle, they're going to be here in Fresno. At least some of them will. It's for a Reach for the Stars program. Hasn't happened in, what, 3 years, I guess? And there is one particular gentleman here in the city of Fresno who puts all of that together. It takes months and months of preparation to contact these stars, to get them on the phone, to commit, to set a date, to send out all the invitations, and to let the public know. All right, one of those who will be here in September for the Reach for the Stars program is Ronnie Shell. You might remember him in Gomer Pyle and Sergeant Carter and Ronnie Shell going at it. Take a look at this clip. It's funny. You'll be on the floor laughing. Remember this?
Yeah? Well, he sounds good. Yeah, tough, that's right. Now, just a minute, Harry. What can I do for you?
Remember me, Sarge? Duke Slater? I was in the platoon last year.
Oh, yeah. Slater. What are you doing here? You on leave or something?
No, I've been transferred back. I'm here for good.
One second, huh? I'm sorry, Harry, but a guy just came in that used to be in my outfit. Yeah, but listen, what's the name of this new corporal you're sending over? You? Corporal Slater?
That's right.
Harry, listen, what is this, a gag or something? This Slater, I know this guy. He used to be in my outfit, the worst goof-off I ever had. What do you mean there's nobody else? Listen, I'm gonna be gone for 4 days, and I ain't leaving my platoon in... Hello? So you're the new corporal, huh?
That's right.
Well, I'll tell you something. I ain't taking no trips. I'm staying right here, and I'm putting in for a new corporal. Nothing personal, mind you.
Sarge, can I say something?
What?
Well, I know just how you feel. You're thinking of me the way I used to be.
That's right. Old gold bricking, anything for a laugh, Duke Slater. That's how I remember you, and that's why I'm getting a new corporal. And I'm going to headquarters personally to do it.
Wait a minute, just hear me out, will you?
All right, I'll hear you out.
I've got a whole new attitude. As a matter of fact, I'm even thinking about making the Marines my career.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's why I put in for leadership school. And I made it, Sarge, with flying colors. That's how I got my stripe.
Great.
And I'll tell you something else. I graduated in the top 10% of my class.
Well, fine. That's all great, Slater, but this just ain't gonna work out. I mean, you're just not my kind of guy.
But you gotta give me a chance.
Not with my platoon, I don't. Not with me going out of town for 4 days. I ain't giving you complete charge of them guys and letting you make a shambles out of it.
But I can handle it, believe me. Here, take a look at my record. I've been working hard, Sarge, and I'm sure I can do it.
All right, live in our studio now is Ron Mortanian. I guess you could say he's the executive director, the chief cook and bottle washer for Reach for the Stars. He's the one who contacts them, organizes the event, and it's coming up in September. We'll tell you when, and we'll tell you each and every former Hollywood star, each and every one of them who's going to be there and the date. We have some free tickets. We have 1, 2, 3 pairs of tickets we can give away for free to the first 3 callers. So 436 MeTV option 11. We'll let you know who else besides Ronnie Shell will be there. Back in a moment. At 2020 Optometric, your vision is their focus. Whether you're 5 or 65, Dr. Thomas Casagrande will get to know you, your lifestyle, and vision needs to ensure that your contacts or eyeglasses are a perfect fit and the right prescription every time. With the Valley's largest selection of eyewear, 2020 has over 2,000 frames, including top designer brands like Coach, Tiffany, Prada, Ray-Ban, Oakley, and more. Eye exams start as low as $89, so call or stop by to schedule your appointment today. Back here in the program, Reach for the Stars. Ronnie Mortanian is here. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Oh, well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Wearing your lucky blue shirt today, right?
Well, I was hoping you'd wear yours, but...
Well, we just didn't color coordinate today.
Well, you didn't call me.
All right, so Ronnie Shell is going to... Let's put up Ronnie's picture right now. I want to see a picture of Ronnie Shell, wherever he might be. Well, he's in L.A. right now, but he's going to be there. Look at that. That's what he used to look like and what he looks like now. And so he played on Gomer Pyle for many years. When's the event taking place?
September 19th,
Where?
2015.
Where?
At the California Army and Old Age Home.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Is that where it was before?
Yes, 3 years ago.
3 years ago, 2012,
yes.
right?
Yes, 2012.
Was it 2012?
2012.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Why do this again, Ron?
Well, it's going to be our biggest, best, and most memorable event ever, and it's our last fundraiser for the Charlie King Army Community School. I've worked for them for 4 years, and I want to give them as much as I can of my time and abilities, and so I think I've done a pretty good job, and now I'm going to do something else.
Yeah, I think in 2012 you said it was going to be the last. Okay,
No.
and here we are in 2015. No. I remember. I have a good memory. See, I think you're going to do it again after 2015. That would be a good thing.
Well, next year I'm bringing Kev back.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I know who Kev is.
Yeah.
Hey, we have a caller waiting, and by the way, we've got 3 pairs of tickets. Caller, are you there?
Yes, sir.
How are you?
Fine.
Good. Would you like a pair of free tickets to the, what's it called, Reach for the Stars?
Back to the fabulous 50s and swinging
Yeah.
60s.
Yes, sir. That's the reason I'm calling.
Oh, you are? Okay, got to know your first name.
My name is Fabian.
Pardon me?
Fabian.
Fabian?
Sabian?
Fabian.
Fabian. Okay, Fabian. I'll leave them at the front desk here at Ventura TV. Is that okay?
Yeah, when can I pick them up? Or
you can pick them up anytime today or tomorrow, the next day.
Okay, all right. Thank you.
Well, thank you for...
I just had one quick question. What got him starting to do this? Because this is a pretty cool thing. I missed the last one that they had here around this area.
Yeah.
And my wife let me have it for it, so I'm glad you guys came down again.
4 o'clock. The car show runs about 4 o'clock, and then it goes to about 6. And then from 6 to 8, we're having our entertainment. And then the drawing. We have over 100 raffle gifts. And dancing,
Really?
Elvis, Marilyn, you name it. We've got the impersonators. It's going to be phenomenal.
Marilyn's going to be there?
Yes.
Really?
All the way
Is she
from
gonna be wearing that
Colorado.
famous dress?
All the way from Colorado. Yeah, she's coming
And
from
Elvis
Colorado.
will be there.
Yes. Hopefully Tom Jones, Frank Sinatra, and quite a few others. So
Really?
it's gonna, and we have Amanda will be there doing her number, and we have a couple of other people surprises.
Okay, if we can, we have the photos of most of the people that are going to be at this event on September the 18th, right?
19th.
19th. Oh, God, I got to get the date right. What am I? Oh, it's the 19th. That's 6 p.m. September the 19th. Let's put any photo up, and you can tell us who they are. Okay, this is just a pop quiz. Who is that?
Oh, that's Cubby, and he's coming all the way from Portland, Oregon, of the Mouseketeers, original Mouseketeers.
All right, the pop quiz continues. Put up the next one. Gilligan's Island.
We're waiting for Dawn to get a confirmation. She said that put her down, pencil her in, and that will be September. The first week of September, she's going to let me know for sure.
Oh yeah, geez, I loved her on Gilligan's Island. Hey, we have another call, another pair of tickets gone by the wayside here. Good morning, caller. You calling about the tickets?
You know what? I did last time, but I had a hard time getting them. So don't give it to the next person, okay? But I want to ask Ron a quick question, okay? How was it working with, the way we see it, like Gomer Pyle and some of the characters, especially the sergeant and all that? I mean, there wasn't a day that I'd be glued to that TV anytime that program would come out, and especially the Gomer Pyle was just hilarious and whatnot. And you took a lot of, we would say a lot of backlash from, Sergeant and everything. So how was it working with them, I mean, 20, 30 years, man, I'll tell you. Time flies and people change, and especially Gilligan's Island. You know, I like her, Mary. You know, so that's what I would like to know. You know, but.
Well, I'll tell you, the only way you're going to know is to come to the event. And if you take these 2 tickets, I'll introduce you personally to them.
Oh.
Can't get any better than that.
Yeah. Hey, not a problem. But I guess the caller can't go for whatever reason on September the 19th. So the next caller that calls in, look, if you want to call in and get the tickets, no problem. We'll save them for you here at Ventura TV. There are the tickets right here. Another pair of tickets. Call in, 436-ME-TV, option 11. In the meantime, let's put up another photo, kind of a pop quiz. And it continues. Who is that?
Karen Pendleton. She's another Mouseketeer. She's a local Fresno resident, too, and a wonderful lady. She's got a heart of gold. She's made contacts for us, too, and brought in a few of the people that we forgotten about.
That was a long time ago, Ronnie, that picture on the left. Was that in the 50s?
Yeah, that was way back when she first started. She's a wonderful lady, and I can't wait to have her out there for the event.
Yeah. Caller, go ahead. You calling about the tickets? Caller?
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Hi, this is Arlene.
Oh.
Arlene, how are you?
Yes, and Ronnie, I am so glad you're bringing this event back to Fresno. It's wonderful. It was so much fun last time.
Thank you, Arlene. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Are you calling about the tickets? Or I think I know what Arlene that is. But I'm not going to say. She doesn't want the tickets. She's already got tickets, I'm sure. All right. 436-ME-TV, option 11, if you want a pair of tickets, September 19th. I call it Reach for the Stars because I can't think of anything else to say, but it really is a Reach for the Stars program. Let's put up some more pictures up on the screen, and you can guess who they are, and Ron knows who they are because he knows these people inside and out.
Oh, Francine York.
Ooh,
she has been in so many movies. I mean, her dossier is like 10 pages long.
Lost in Space?
Oh, Lost in Space. She's done everything. Wild Wild West. She was on a movie with Elvis Presley, she's been on just about every TV show as a guest you can imagine. I mean, she's been in the business for a long time. She's a wonderful lady, and this is the first time she's coming. It was like Dawn Wells. It took her 25 years to finally say yes, and now she's coming. So we'll be bringing her in on the 18th and the 19th.
Wow. Another call here, and we'll put up a different photo while we take the call. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. Are you calling about the tickets?
I am. I would love some tickets.
Oh, we got 2 of them for you sitting right here, my friend. And what is your first name?
Sue.
Pardon me?
Sue.
Sue, okay. I'm going to leave those at the front desk with our person, Michelle. Is that all right? You can come by and get them anytime that you might be free. Is that all right?
Yes, good. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you. I hope you have a good time. It's September the 19th, by the way.
Oh, that's my sister's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday. Thank you.
Well, there's her birthday present.
Yeah, we should have given her 4. We got to go to break. 436-ME-TV, option 11. Our thanks to Fabian, and thank you to Sue for calling in. You got your free tickets for September the 19th to see all these wonderful stars of the past. Back in just a moment. At 2020 Optometric, your vision is their focus. Whether you're 5 or 65, Dr. Thomas Casagrande will get to know you, your lifestyle, and vision needs to ensure that your contacts or eyeglasses are a perfect fit and the right prescription every time. With the Valley's largest selection of eyewear, 2020 has over 2,000 frames, including top designer brands like Coach, Tiffany, Prada, Ray-Ban, Oakley, and more. Eye exams start as low as $89, so call or stop by to schedule your appointment today.
Hello, I'm John Walsh. We need your help to capture this fugitive. Julio Cesar Guevara Mejia is wanted by the FBI in Sacramento for the attempted murder of a 19-year-old female in November of 2007. Police say he lured the young woman to a hotel room where he shot her 3 times in the chest. He could be in Palm Springs, California or Houston, Texas. Contact the FBI at 1-800-CALL-FBI if you have any information.
Good afternoon, Susie.
Mr. French, is Uncle Bill home yet?
Yes, I believe he's in your room with Buffy and Jody.
Well, these are very nice compositions, kids.
The teacher put Buffy's on the bulletin board with all the best ones.
Yeah.
She would have put Jody's on the board, too, if the bulletin board was larger. Uncle Bill?
What?
May I bring an out-of-town friend home for midterm vacation?
I thought all the kids went home.
Well, they do, but Kathy has no family. and nowhere to go. She lives in a dorm and nearly everybody else is taking off, so she'll be practically alone.
Oh, well, is that okay? Can you manage if she brings a girl home?
Certainly, sir. We'll do our utmost to make her comfortable.
I don't mind either. Will I have to move out, Sissy? Well, I was hoping that maybe you could sleep in the den. She can sleep in my room, and I can sleep in the den with the TV set.
That's very generous.
I think so, too. Oh, by the way, Kathy's married. See, her husband's in the Navy, and that's why she doesn't have a home to go to. Now she has ours.
Well, that settles that.
Oh, there's one more thing. Kathy's going to have a baby.
Yeah? How soon?
Well, it's nothing to worry about now. Not for 6 more weeks.
Oh, that's no problem.
No, sir.
Good. I'll call Kathy and tell her.
All right, and of course that was Kathy Garver in Family Affair many years ago. I used to watch that program when I was a kid, of course, and I want to put up a picture of Kathy Garver to show you what she looked like then, as we all saw in that video, Family Affair, and with Brian Keith. That was then, and that's what she looks like now. Still a very beautiful, very outgoing personality, I think, with Kathy Garver the last time I met her. Ron?
Yes, you're right. Absolutely. She's fantastic.
Yeah.
She lives up north. She's coming down on her own. She's
lives in the Bay Area, I believe,
yes. Right? I can't say exactly where, but she does live in the Bay Area.
Yeah, very pleasant young lady, though.
Oh, she's positive attitude for everything.
Yeah, I know. She kind of looks the same, really.
Yeah,
I mean,
she does.
In a way, you can see her face there. The hairdo back then. I mean, everybody had that kind of, that hair going down and then the flip up at the end. That was the style then.
Yeah. Or Page Boy, is that what they call it or something?
I don't know, but I like the photo. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I am. Good morning.
Good morning. You probably want the tickets. You've been waiting for quite some time. I appreciate your patience.
Oh, that's no problem. I'm excited to go out there. I've gone out there for other events, and I'll tell you what, that place is absolutely wonderful. And you're absolutely correct. Kathy Garver still is beautiful to this day.
Oh, she's gorgeous. Yeah. Beautiful lady, inside and out. She's very pleasant, very pleasant. Anyway, what's your first name? Do you want the tickets?
Of course I do. I sure most definitely want them.
Okay,
My first name is David.
Pardon
me? David.
David, okay. Hey, so thank you very much for calling in, David. I really appreciate your time. And I hope that you enjoy yourself on September the 19th. Right? I got the date right.
September the 19th.
September the 19th. Okay. And so Fabian, Sue, and David, come pick up your tickets at Ventura TV. They'll be waiting for you in an envelope. Anyway, Ron, let's put up some more photos here, and we'll figure out who. Okay.
Lee Aker.
Lee Aker. All
Rin
right.
Tin Tin.
Right. He's been here before.
Yes, he has. He's been here
Yeah.
before. He comes all the way up from Mammoth Lakes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
there he is.
He's way up there.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that was a great show.
We can go next, and that's
Max Gale from Barney Miller.
Barney Miller, I remember that. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Bring back in memories. Okay, we do have another call. Caller, go ahead. You're on the air. Well, I thought you were on the air, but okay. Any more photos here? I think we do. Yeah, go ahead. We'll put these up before we gotta run. Go ahead. That's then and now. Okay, who is that?
That's a good question.
You don't know who that is,
I don't
Ron?
recognize. Oh, Paul Peterson. Yes, of course. I didn't recognize him because
goodness.
I have different pictures of him. Yeah.
Oh,
Paul
okay.
Peterson. Yes, from Donna Reed.
Donna Reed Show.
Yes.
Yeah. Another call coming in. Good morning, caller. You're on the air.
Oh, hi. There's someone that wants to talk to her son. Hello?
Yes. Oh, was that
my mom?
That was your mom calling?
It is my.
Oh, she hung
Shut
up.
up.
She hung up on you, like she usually does. Ron is calling because he wants money. Click.
Call back, please.
All right, more photos here.
Okay.
Okay, who's next on the list here? These are all people, stars that are going to be here. Who's that?
Richard Hurd. Remember in Seinfeld? He was
of
George's
course.
boss. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he played George Steinbrenner, didn't he?
Steinbrenner, George's. No. He was.
Didn't he play George Steinbrenner? No.
Not the main guy. He was the second guy in
He was the
charge.
second guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's a great character actor. He's been in tons of movies.
Yeah,
he's been here before for me. He's a nice guy, and they're driving down too.
How about Gene Russell? Well, who's this?
Now this is Johnny Crawford. And
is he going to be here?
He said he was this time, and he penciled in the right date, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, and hopefully he'll show up.
Now listen, we show the Rifleman each and every Monday through Friday. What time? Do we know? All right, it's in the. Some of you know because you watch this station. I should know, but I don't. I think it's at 2 or 3. It's at 2? Oh. Okay, 2 minutes left in the show.
That's it?
All right. Hey, we got a caller here. Good morning, caller. You're on the air. Go ahead. Caller? Hello?
Yeah, real quick. Yes, hello?
Yeah, hi. Do you know what time we show the Rifleman here on this station? I have no idea.
It's at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
3 o'clock. There you go. See, I knew somebody would know that. Okay, so Johnny Crawford's going to be here on September the 19th. Did you know that, caller?
Yeah. Oh, I know that. I called earlier and got those tickets. This is Fabian again, and that's exactly why my wife yelled at me because he was here and she wanted to see him.
Okay. Well, I think he's going to be here, right?
Tickets.
Supposedly.
Okay. All right. Thank you for calling.
Yeah. Well, I had a question real quick. How does he choose who to bring?
Yeah, that's a good question. How'd you choose who to bring?
Well, naturally we went through and we wanted to bring whoever was available from the 1950s and the 1960s. And a lot of them that I called were not physically able to come. So, we went through a big list. And
remaining pictures before we got to go. Go ahead. Let's put those up. Yeah, just put up the remaining photos. We have. Okay. All right. And who's that?
Karen, we did that.
Oh, we did Karen?
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
Then we're done.
Then we're done. Okay, we did. How about Doreen Tracy? Did we do that one? Okay, we did that one.
No.
And how about Gene Russell, Dennis the Menace?
We haven't done that one.
Gene Russell?
No.
Do we have Gene Russell?
No.
Did we do Gene Russell?
No, but she's coming.
Is he on there?
She's on there. Yes.
Yes, we did her during the phone call.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, there she is. There she is. That's Jeannie Russell, yes.
That's Gene Russell.
Dennis the Menace.
All right.
What a wonderful
we got 30
lady.
seconds. Anything you'd like to say in 20 seconds because I gotta bail out.
Just make sure you come to this event. Like I always say, it's the biggest, the best, the most memorable event of the Valley, I think. Never has this many celebrities been in one place for this type of a fundraiser. It's going to be fun. You can't miss it. Don't miss it.
September the 19th at the Armenian Home in Fresno.
Kings Canyon and Temperance.
Right. Ronnie, always good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, thanks for the tickets. I appreciate it. I will give them away to... No, I'm kidding. So Fabian, Sue, and David come down to Ventura TV today, tomorrow, whenever, to pick up your tickets to the event on September the 19th. That's going to do it for us. Another edition coming your way tomorrow. The focus is on business. See you later. Have a great day.